Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my name is Akmal Abdul Rauf from class C2A. In this video, I will explain about four topics. They are future tense, speaking ability, writing ability, and retelling. So, keep watching this video. Future tense is sentence that we use to explain what happened in the future. In the future tense is divided into four types. First is future simple. Future simple is used to talk about a time later than now and can be used in lots of different ways. Positive example, I will travel. Negative example, I won't travel. Question example, will you travel? The second, future continuous. Future continuous is used to talk about things in progress at a particular time in the future. A positive example, I will be working. Negative example, I won't be working. Question example, will I be working? The third, the future perfect. The future perfect is used to talk about a completed action in the future. Positive example, I will have finished. Negative example, I won't have finished. Question example, will I have finished? The fourth, the future perfect continuous. The future perfect continuous is used to show that something will continue up until a particular event in the future. Positive example is I will have been driving. Negative example, I won't have been driving. Question example, will I have been driving? Speaking ability. In speaking ability, we must have speaking skill. Speaking skills are defined as the skill which allow us to communicate effectively. They give us the ability to convey information verbally and in a way that the listener can understand what we say. There are four elements of speaking skills. First, vocabulary. We must have perbendaharaan kata yang banyak. Second, grammar. Kita harus menyusun kata-kata yang benar sesuai dengan aturan yang telah ada. The third, pronunciation. Our pronunciation must good atau jelas supaya pendengar mengerti apa yang kita bicarakan. Dan keempat yaitu fluency. Fluency adalah kemampuan kita untuk mendengar kata-kata dan langsung memahaminya. Writing ability. Writing ability is capacity of someone to produce written message from words into sentence, into text, into coherence, where the reader can understand what we're writing. Writing skills are important because they allow people to get a point across without being physically present. Many employers get their first impression of the future employees through the writing skills they display in their resume, cover letter, and email communications. There are for some of the best writing skills include they are first research, outlining, editing, and then the last reading comprehension. Retelling. Retelling is a way to retell an article or story that has been read or known, which then in retelling it must use its our own words or sentence. The ability to retelling will certainly be very useful, especially for prospective teacher. With the ability of retelling, teachers can make learning much more interesting so that students will be enthusiastic about participating in the learning process. Of course, if we want to retelling some story, we must understand about the story. Retelling must include characters, setting of place or time, conflict to the ending or the end of the story. There are three steps to retelling. The first, read a story. The second, looking for the main character, setting plot, both place and a time, and then the third, the last, compile or rewrite the story by including the main character, setting or plot, conflict, and ending in your own words. In doing retelling, must also pay attention to facial expression, movements, and voice intonation. Because when in retelling, our delivery is less interesting, then it will make people not excited to hear our story. But when our delivery is very interesting, or our retelling is very interesting, that it will be attract or menarik for listener. So that's all of you about my explain about future tense, speaking ability, writing ability, and retelling. I hope this video can be bermanfaat. So wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.